culture for some, not for all. What does that have to do with anything? Explain. Go.
Because I can explain that. That was
Yeah,
my
he did.
initial title.
He did.
Culture for some, not for all.
Yeah, why?
Because Don Santiago
Culture
felt
for-
that himself and he really didn't consider himself to be Mexican, but the Spanish people of the Spanish descent where he was living,
So
all
the
those
Mexican was
rancheros,
Spanish?
they were the only ones that had culture. They were the only ones cultured, and everybody else lacked culture.
And the gringos.
The Americanos had no culture, so the idea of coexisting or intermingling or allowing his daughters to marry one of them or his family to be involved with him was outrageous because culture, high class society in his eyes is his family dealing with people who didn't have what he felt didn't have culture. But it then takes a turn later in the book when Robert Warner is serenading Susanita under her window, and he has the other gentleman from the army playing the violin. And Donna Dolores hears it and is like, and even Santiago hears it and thinks it must be some of the sailors or the guys from the boats that are bringing on these goods from other countries, because only those type of people could have heard this wonderful, beautiful sound and be able to sing. Couldn't have been Americano.
And this scene goes hand in hand with the Luis Gonzaga Devlin church scene photo portrait exchange.
Exactly.
Explain that one. How does that work?
So the two of them, Luis Gonzaga, Captain Devlin, coming together, they're standing before a priest who actually introduced them, to one another because they both had a desire and a passion for art. And so when he brought them together, they both, without having spoken to each other prior to, showed up that night and brought gifts to exchange with one another, and they both happened to draw the same picture. So, and it symbolizes.
You guys close the computer.
It symbolizes like a wedding. The two main pictures symbolizes like a wedding.
And they're in church.
Yeah,
and the
they're in church.
priest between them.
Yeah.
And they give.
And then yeah.
Yeah.
And how does this tie into what you were saying earlier about
Really?
Really?